If you want to date me, keep this in mind. I'm a single mom. My time is valuable. If you want me to take time away from my children to spend with you, make sure that time is worth it.
これぞ我が最強 I am Atomy.
Yo, as if dating's not hard enough, dating a single parent, don't waste their time. It's not just one person. You're wasting the parent and the kid's time. Because if you're wasting by talking to her and not expecting it to go anywhere, you're wasting the time that she or he could be spending with their kids or doing stuff. Don't wake up somebody's heart and emotions if you don't plan on sticking around. And if you don't have any intentions on making it go anywhere, then keep on walking. Don't waste their time. They have very little time. We have very little time as single parents. Don't waste the time that we do have, please.
So it happened again. I had a date cancel on me and we were supposed to go out for dinner tonight as a single mom. So it's a few hours before the dinner. I get a Instagram message that he's not gonna be able to make it. He has to bail. This was a guy from my DMs and he's out of town. He said he was coming into town, wanted to take me out for dinner. I said sure, cleared my schedule, made sure that I used one of my 4 free nights a month to meet this guy. And the funny thing is that I knew this was gonna happen. I had a feeling a few days ago and told a few friends that this guy was gonna stand me up. So I guess at least he had the decency to send me a message and let me know that he wasn't gonna make it. I just don't get it. I don't understand. I don't think this guy had actually any intentions of coming to my city. I think it was all bullshit and I was just picking up on this really hardcore, but I can't even get a date. I literally cannot even get one date, get people to meet me. I don't understand what it is. I'm not on the dating apps, trying to meet people in real life. Thought maybe I would try my DMs to see if that was an option, like my own personal dating app for all my social media. That's not working. What is it? Like, what am I not getting? What am I doing wrong? What am I not seeing?
This is why real high value men will go after single moms. Don't fight me on this because I'm a living proof. Not in my own life, but somebody that I know. A high value man knows his value and his worth and what he brings to a woman. There's going to be no child that is going to interfere with that. High value men want children, and real men are going to love children as their own, even if it's not their own. So you having a child is now an addition to their entire family that either they were seeking, that they wanted, or they were looking to create in the future. Now you have a child, and that's part of my family, and we're all a family. That's what a real high value man is. So if you ever hear a guy saying like, oh, you have a child, or oh, I don't want nothing to do with that, that means one, they're not going to love your child, and they're just looking at you as a piece of meat, not as their family. And number two, they probably don't have the means to take care of your child because they're broke bums and we don't want those men anyway. Now, mind you, I'm talking like I'm a single mom, but I know a lot of single mothers. And it doesn't always happen because you're irresponsible. It can literally happen. Get married, husband dies, now you're a single mother. Single widow, like whatever. But real, true, high value men are going to be seeking or not avoiding someone because they're a mother. I think the real issue is that when people are dating and they're young, they're like, oh, I don't want to have a child and hang out with you at the same time. It's because they're children and they're not high value men. They're boys. Do not date these boys. You need to date men.
Can we just take a moment to like understand that when a woman, I am not gonna do this right now. When a woman is going through postpartum, that it's like almost worse than going through pregnancy, like emotionally, hormonally. Can we take a minute to understand that? So please excuse me if my emotions are high one day and low the next. Please excuse me if I may say or do some things that are out of character. You know what I mean? Like, please excuse me if I may have an ex that really didn't do me too good, but because I just had his baby 2 months ago, maybe I'm a little bit upset that he's not around anymore. You know, I'm allowed to feel those emotions, but can we please understand what a woman goes through postpartum? It's not fucking easy. Am I the only one?
I came out of a 3-year relationship with a single mother. The thing about single moms is you're going to end up with double, triple, quadruple the heartbreak. And when you spend time playing Halo with little Timmy and zeroing the scope in on the BB gun of Billy, when she goes, they go too. You'll never see them again. It's also very easy for them to end the relationship and just, slide into the next relationship. They have questionable judgment skills. You'll never be a priority. Save yourself for somebody else that has the capacity of the time. They think the world is going to revolve around her and her kids. She's emotionally unavailable. Kids will work against you. They're not intentionally trying to do this, but even your presence in that relationship, you're pissing on the flame of reconciliation between the two parents. They have a distorted self-image. All you have to do is go on any dating app. See single moms in there. They think they're a 10 when they're like a 6. They don't take a lot of ownership for the mistakes that happen in their life. And it's 100% investment with 0% ROI. You don't get anything back invested in some other man's children. I'm in my 40s. My mom still mothers me.